NKTelco Sports welcomes you to high school volleyball tournament action. This game brought to you by Minster Bank, Keyhole Pizza, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwieterman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, NKTelco, Francis Furniture, St. Mary's Trucking, Cy Schwieterman, West Staff, Radio Hospital, First National Bank, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. This is an NKTelco Sports production.
Welcome to Van Wert High School in tonight's Division IV Northwest District semifinal action here between the Minster Wildcats and the Marion Local Flyers. I'm Jeff Henshin. Tonight's semifinal action game takes place against the number 2 seed Flyers against the number 3 seed Wildcats. Both these teams have had great seasons so far, and both of them are going to square off here in a right to earn a ticket for Thursday's finals game or match against New Bremen Cardinals, as they were victorious earlier tonight over Ottoville in 3 sets. Marion Local, the number 2 seed, they come in with a record of 17-6 overall. They're MAC co-champs, 9-1 on the season. They defeated Lincoln View in their first tournament action, 3-0 to earn the right here now to play Minster. The Wildcats, the 3 seed, they come in with a record 15-8 overall, 3-6 in conference play. They defeated a very difficult New Knoxville team in their sectional final game. It went 5 games. The match lasted over 2 hours, a back and forth battle that saw the Wildcats, who lost games 1 and 3, come back, wins games 2, 4, and 5 by narrow margins in a very good high school volleyball game, and they came out on top. And they'll be looking now to kind of have a payback. They played Marion Local earlier in the season, did the Wildcats, and came up on the short end of that match, 3-1. So the Flyers have the advantage overall on the season. Tonight's game, though, records are out the window. Should it be a very exciting match between these two Midwest Athletic Conference teams. So we'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have volleyball action here on NKTelco Sports.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you. Here's the thing, if you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Welcome back to Van Wert, as we are about ready to get started in the semifinal district game between the Minster Wildcats and the Marion Local Flyers. Minster will be the first ones announced. They come in, as I mentioned, 15-8 overall. They are led by head coach Cammie Garman. The Minster Wildcats average 11 kills a game, 2 service aces, and also record just over 2 blocks a set. They also do a very nice job of serve receiving. At 92% of the serves they receive are good quality serves that allow their offense to get into rhythm. And again, the non-starters now for the Marion Local Flyers, head coach Erica Scholze. They likewise very similar to Minster, averaging just over 11.5 kills a set, 2 service aces, 2 blocks per set. They likewise serve receive very well at 91%. Both those percentages very high for each team. Now the starters for the Minster Wildcats. Number 2, the setter, Haley Boymer. Number 3, Jordan Heitbrink. Number 5, Paige Purdy, the libero. Number 6, Sarah Riplow. Number 9, Paige Toby. Number 10, Carly Barhorst. Number 15, Rosie Westerbeck. And for the Marion Local Flyers, number 2, Jessie Kramer. Lexi Arling is number 4. Libero, number 5, Carrie Fessenmeyer. Number 9, Maddie Griesdorn. Number 10, Chloe Berkey. Number 11, Kara Evers. Number 12, Morgan Heckman for the Marion Local Flyers. There are your starters, and before we get started, let's go through the keys to the game this evening, which are brought to you by Budge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. A couple key bullets for the Minster Wildcats, blocking and attacking. They blocked very well in their victory over New Knoxville, and that will be critical against a good attacking Marion Local team, and likewise against New Knoxville. Minster attacked very well. They have a number of girls that they use in this system, so it's important that all of those girls swing confidently and that they can attack with some velocity and make it difficult for the Flyers. For the Marion Local Flyers, serving aggressively, if they can continue to try to get a kink in that armor of Minster. Minster's very good at serve receiving. Marion Local on the season serving very well. Be critical to have that aggressive serving, keep Minster on their toes, and get in the system offensively. Whether it's on serves or digs, get the ball to their setter so that they can go to work offensively. Again, they have a host of hitters, attackers as well, and if they can get those ladies set well, attacking percentage should be high for the Flyers. Thank you to Budge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference, and we are set now to begin Game 1 here at Van Wert High School. I'm Jeff Henshin. Hope that you enjoy this telecast. The semifinal game, the winner to earn a right to face the number 1 seed New Bremen Thursday night at 6 p.m. Maddie Griesdorn will put the ball into play, and we're underway. And it is, I believe, tapped down, maybe blocked by 10 and 11. So both Berkey and Evers combine. Overpass will allow Marion Local to get into work right away. Attack dug up by Minster, and they likewise go to work with Westerbeck's attack. Good swing by Evers, dug up by Minster. Extended volley here by both teams. Setter's out, so the libero will bump it, and again, both teams volleying right back and forth. Not a lot of great velocity, but some good attacks. Played up well by both teams so far. The volley continues, and it will drop. Kara Evers eventually records the kill on a long volley, as I mentioned. Numerous attacks. I won't say they were high velocity attacks, but good swings and played nicely by each team's defense. And the first service error gives Minster their first point, 2-1 in favor of Marion Local. Riplow, number 6, will serve. She has just 8 errors on the season, 97.5%. Good job by Sarah Riplow keeping the ball in play. Boimer finds Toby on the slide, dug up by the Flyers. And unable to make the play on Chloe Berkey's kill, or the Wildcats. Berkey averaging just under 2 kills a set. 5'8" senior with her first kill. Serving now is number 2, Jessie Kramer. Boimer goes on the second attempt. Boimer a kill, and that's where she gets a lot of her attacks from, averaging just under 1 kill per set. A very good .369 hitting percentage. So again, when it happens, she usually can record the point, ties it up, or I'm sorry, brings Minster within 1, 3-2. Nice play by the Wildcats, and they result in a kill. So the Wildcats, I believe it was by number 3, Heitbrink. We're all tied at 3. That serve carries just long, service error. Each team now with 1 service error. And serving for Marion Local will be number 10, Chloe Berkey. 25 aces on the season, 92% server. Boimer runs it down. Attack will be a winner for Jordan Heitbrink, her 2nd kill of the set. Coming in at just under 4 kills per set, a .203 hitting percentage. And again, we're tied up at 4 apiece here in game number 1. Service ace, caught the tape, threw the timing off a bit. And Minster their first lead of the night. As that ace will go to Paige Toby. And that serve will carry long. That error will tie it back up at 5 apiece as Toby goes out and the libero Paige Purdy back in. Purdy, a very active member of the Minster defense, averaging 6 digs a set and also 8 service receptions, so she usually finds her way in the path of many serves and attacks. Number 10 for the Wildcats, Kylie Barhorst, her first kill of the night, averaging just over 1.5 kills per set for the 5'10 senior. Barhorst also carrying a hitting percentage just under 300. Boimer, another senior, will put the ball into play. Serving also very nicely on the season at 97%. Attack off of the hands of the Flyers. Barhorst, her 2nd kill here, almost back-to-back, and the score remains tied as Boimer will serve again. Mentioned just 9 errors on the season. She's recorded 22 aces and serving at 97%. Outside attack goes long. Minster has a lead at 8-7. I'm sorry, 8-5. I thought the score was wrong. They had the board momentarily, I believe, out of whack. Minster a 3-point lead, 8-5. Another hitting error for the Flyers, their 2nd of the set. 3 errors on the night so far here for the Flyers in game 1. Boimer continuing to serve. Her team leads by 4. Floater is picked up and Marion goes to work. Beckman's attack picked up and Minster will push it over almost the same way Marion did. Attack touched and saved by the Wildcats. Heitbrink's attack dug up nicely by Fessenmeyer. And that time, number 6, Kylie Albers, able to get it to drop her first kill. She comes in as Marion Local's leading attacker on the season at 3.3 kills a set, a 185 hitting average. Purdy unable to corral the serve, and for Arlene, she records her first ace. She has 37 on the season now. 37 service aces for Lexi Arlene, a 5'3 junior. That time Purdy delivers the ball to Boimer. Heitbrink delivers from Boimer, and in system results in a point. The serve before, a rare mistake by Paige Purdy. She gets another chance and gets the ball to Boimer, who then feeds it to Heitbrink, and Heitbrink 3 quick kills here in set 1. She will go back now to serve. 27 aces on the season, 91% server. Attack is blocked back. 2 blockers for Minster, 10 and 12. Kylie Barhorst and also Reagan Webker combined. Minster had a heck of a night blocking against New Knoxville in the sectional finals. I believe as a team they had 20 blocks. Dug up nicely by Minster. They'll have to step in for Boimer. She received it, so this Setter was out, but they do a nice job recovering. Marion Local back to work on offense. And Barhorst off of a touch at the net records her third kill. Minster 12, Marion Local 7. Coach Erica Schulze will burn a timeout. We'll be back with more volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on an attempt to hire basis. West staff, your partner in business.
Welcome back as Minster on a roll now up by 5. I mentioned the blocking Minster had in the win against New Knoxville in 5 sets in the finals. 20 blocks, that's for points. Paige Tobey had 12 in the game, including 3 solo blocks. Carly Barhorst had 8, Reagan Wepker had 6, and Jordan Heitbrink recorded 5 that night. So Minster was very active. They come up big here just recently with Barhorst and Wepker tag teaming to earn a block, and Minster will give it back though. The timeout works. A rare service error by Minster. Normally, but already their 3rd of the night. So 3 service errors here in set number 1. Fessenmeyer with the serve for the Flyers. Dug up by Fessenmeyer. Down ball will let Minster go to work again. Offense, quick set by Bormer. Is played up by the Flyers. And a violation on the Flyers. Some sort of hitting or unforced error. Ball handling will give Minster again a 5-point lead. Paige Purdy serving at 97%. Back set into the net, didn't quite make it. Adeline Mesher's hit, caught tape and drops down. Good start for the Wildcats. They're up 14-8. Marion Local the 2 seed, Minster the 3 seed. Mesher will go again. Nice swing, good dig by the Wildcats, but it goes back to the Flyers. Probably a triple block with 15, 9, and 12. It appeared all 3 of those girls were up there together. They all will participate in the block. And Minster 7-point lead. Serve was deep. It's played by Marion Local. Free ball, so an opportunity for the Minster offense. Boehmer able to get it. Played up by the Flyers. They will go to work. Tough angle of attack. The hitting error gives the point to the Wildcats as the Flyers commit their 4th hitting error. That time the pass a little wide, and Coach Schulze wants to burn her 2nd time out. Her team trails by 8. We'll be back with more volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors tonight. They are St. Mary's Trucking, Cy Schwieterman, West Staff, Radio Hospital, 21st Century Kitchens, Elmwood Assisted Living, Schwieterman's Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Keyhole Pizza, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, Francis Furniture, our scoreboard sponsor as always, First National Bank, think first. Our keys of the game are brought to you by Budge Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. As Marion Local uses their 2nd and last timeout to hope break the swing or the momentum, but Westerbeck records the kill. Diagonal hits the edge of the line, the 17th point for the Wildcats. And also remind everyone the player of the game sponsors tonight, brought to you by McDonald's and Corner Cafe. Mesher's attack hits the antenna. Thanks to all those fine sponsors I named, because without them we don't have this, and this is high school volleyball semifinals here at the districts in Van Wert. Wildcats and the Flyers. Mesher this time gets a nice off-speed attack to drop. Mesher averaging a kill and a half a game, her first of set one, and Marion Local trails by 9. They trailed by 10 until the attack kill by Mesher. Marion Local has dug themselves a deep hole with not a lot of points left for the Wildcats. Toby, good running jump, hits it wide for Minster, their first hitting error to go along with 3 service errors here in set one, and back-to-back points for the Flyers. Maddie Griesdorn serving, and that one floats long. Wepker will step out. Riplow will step in to serve. Riplow again, 97.5% on the season serving. That one almost drops in. Results in a free ball. Boimer finds Toby. A good assist by Boimer. A good attack by Toby. Again, it resulted in a free ball and nice set, good timing. Toby delivers her first kill. She averages 2.3 kills a contest or a set, just her first here in game one. Miscommunication. Right now, Marion Local really finding themselves playing flat-footed, and Riplow records the service ace. 21-10, 11-point lead from Minster over the Marion Local Flyers. Passed up, attack, dug up, nice swing by Evers. Evers with the kill. Again, Marion Local still down by 10. Needs to get something started here, at least some confidence. If not for this game, but for game number 2, as number 2, Jesse Kramer puts the ball into play. Rosie Westerbeck's attack goes back over to Minster. Another chance for the offense. Slide, attack long. So back-to-back serves now for Jesse Kramer, 5'7" senior. 92% server on the season, sends it deep. It's played by Minster. Toby off of the hands of the Flyers. Paige Toby, her second kill. 22-12. Another good pass right up to Boimer, who feeds her hitter in the middle. Serve will not be playable. Rosie Westerbeck, her first ace of the evening. Westerbeck, 96% server on the season. 23-12. Minster has dominated set number 1. And the kill will go to number 6. Kylie Albers. Minster there to double block, but the touch goes out of bounds for Kylie Albers. Her second kill. Heitbrink's attack blocked out of bounds. Jordan Heitbrink, her fourth kill. Again, credit to the Minster serve receive team so far tonight. They've done a nice job getting the ball to Haley Boimer right in the middle of the court. It's led to their offense to being very aggressive so far. Little mistimed attack by Evers. It's played it by Minster. Attack long, out of bounds. 6 hitting errors here on set number 1 for the Flyers. That wraps up set number 1, 25 for Minster, 13 for the Flyers. We'll take a short break and come back with more volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
When you choose Radio Hospital for your wireless needs, you get 13 convenient locations, no waiting and long lines, premier service after the sale, and all the latest technology. With locations in Lima, Findlay, Minster, Kenton, Defiance, Napoleon, Wauseon, Bryan, and Archbold. We are right around the corner from you. Visit us today and experience the Radio Hospital difference. We are simply neighbors serving neighbors, providing a refreshing alternative to high-pressure stores. Radio Hospital is your Verizon Wireless Premium retailer.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Welcome back to Van Wert. The Minster Flyers in impressive fashion defeat Marion Local 25-13. Minster really working on all cylinders. They end the game with 11 kills, 3 service aces, and 2 blocks. Commit just 5 errors on the night, or in the game. Marion Local just 6 kills, 1 ace, 1 block, committed 9 errors. Marion Local just did not get it started very well and really struggled and looked for a much more energetic squad, if you will, here in game number 2 for Coach Erica Schulze. For Coach Cammie Garman of the Wildcats, her team the 1-0 lead plus the serve to start game number 2. Rip low, where's number 6? We'll put the ball into play. Boy, nice serve, dug up, but it's going to be an attack, not very aggressive. They get it done. Westerbeck hits it just wide. So Minster can't quite take advantage of the attack by Marion Local that allowed Minster's offense to get into system. Marion Local will take that error into 1-point lead. Jesse Kramer. Heitbrink long and back-to-back hitting errors by Minster. Marion Local a quick 2-0 lead, and number 2, Jesse Kramer, will continue to serve. Kramer averages 5 digs and also 6 serve receptions. More of a defensive player for Coach Schulze. And there she has a dig. Attack played by the Wildcats. A winner there by number 15. Good arm swing by Rosie Westerbeck, her first kill. Missed her in the first attack of the set. That time, good arm swing, snapped the wrist down, and she goes back to serve. Her team trails 2-1. Fesselmeyer gets it up to the setter, attacked by the Flyers, dug up by Minster. And able to get the ball to drop. Number 9 for the Cats, Paige Toby. Minster now 2-2 after falling behind to start the set 2-0. Nice pass up to Griesdorn. Back set. Will drop. Number 11, Kara Evers, her first kill, the 6'1 junior, averaging just over 2 kills a set, hitting at .205. Also contributes to just about a half a kill, or just over half a block a set. Heitbrink's attack played up by Kramer, and it'll be a free ball over. Boehmer has to go as the pass drew her to the net. We saw her do it in the first game. We see her do it here on the second game. Her second kill, being in the front row, she can go above the net to attack and use her left hand to drop it inside the gray line for her first kill of set 2. Albers' hit will go down as a point. Kylie Albers, who had 2 kills in set 1, gets her first. The 5'7 junior leads the Flyers, averaging 3.3 kills a set. And serving now for Marion Local will be Natalie Rethman. 20 service aces on a season, serving at 93%. Both these teams serve very well, keeping the ball in play. Free ball, Marion Local the advantage. And they get the point off the Minster deflection. Number 14, Adeline Mesher, 6' junior. Good strong serve played by the Cats. Heitbrink diagonally, a lot on that one. And Heitbrink, who recorded 4 kills in set 1, gets her first here in set number 2. Is again, just a lot of room to work with, and she could go diagonally for the point. Marion Local on top, 5-4. Tough play. They do a nice job by Albers keeping it between the antenna. Minster, though, comes up with the offhand kill by number 12, Reagan Webker. Webker had 2 blocks in game 1. Comes up with her first kill, and she averages a kill a game, and that one from that right front position. Sometimes a difficult attack for a right-hander. Overpass gives it back to the Wildcats. Close to the net, touched. Pushed over, deep corner, played by the Cats. Violation is into the net. So give the Wildcats Kylie Barhorst the kill. Evidently on the turn away from the block attempt. Flyers must have caught the tape. Minster now on top, 5-6. Good play by Purdy, keeping it alive. The overpass now will let Marion Local and the blue shirts go to work. And they hit it out of bounds. Got in the system, just couldn't find the interior portion of the court. The first hitting error by Marion Local. Minster now a 2-point lead. Haley Boimer serving. Outside set and attack. Played up by the Minster Wildcats. Free ball over. They go backside, and that one will be a point. Adeline Mesher. Minster able to keep Albers' attack alive, but the overpass let Marion Local go back to work, and Adeline Mesher gets her second kill. So Marion Local on the aggressive offense that possession, keeping Minster on the defense. Webker tries to go diagonal, her hitting error. The third of the set for Minster. Tied up at 7-all as Lexi Arling will serve for Marion Local. 36 service aces on the season, had 1 in game number 1. Purdy does a nice job getting to Boimer. Hit over by Minster. Marion Local will have to run it down and free ball it right over, so the Wildcats will go in a hurry. And that set just a little too close to the net, hits the antenna. That'll give Marion Local their first lead, I think, of the game. They're on top now, 8-7. Not of the game. They started out 2-0, but the first lead in a while, as they now have climbed back to take the 1-point lead. Westerbeck out of the back row. Hit over and drops. Mesher with the kill. Natalie Rethman with the assist. A 2-point lead now for the blue and yellow. Arling, strong serve picked up by the Cats. And tandem block by 2 and 14. Jessie Kramer, Adeline Mesher. A 3-point lead, 10-7 now as the Flyers getting some momentum and some confidence. We'll give the ball back to Arling, who's been serving very aggressively. That time takes a lot off. Nice dig by Purdy. Heitbrink's attack will drop. That stops the scoring system, or the scoring rally, as Heitbrink, her second kill. And she will now go to the back row and serve, where she, on the season, has recorded 27 aces, serving at 91%. Minster trails by 2. And that just long to hit by Jessie Kramer. They didn't miss by much, but just past the end line. And now the Cats, a chance here to tie it after trailing by, I think, 3, 10-7. They trail now 10-9. Kramer gets it up. Mesher's attack played by the Wildcats. They will free ball it over. Rethman setting. Outside to Kramer. And that will drop, be a hitting error, as they could not get it over on the third hit, but give an asterisk to Reagan Webker. Her soft tap never allowed the Flyers really to get a good hit on it. And the third hit failed to make it across. We're tied at 10-all here in set number 1. The Wildcats have survived a rally by the Flyers. And now taking the lead as number 10, Kylie Barhorst, a winner for the 11th point. We'll see once now if Marion Local can find a way to break the momentum of the Wildcats. Heitbrink. First serve picked up by Fessenmeyer. Touched. So the point will go to the Flyers as Adeline Mesher records her 4th kill. The 6-foot junior now making her presence shown here in game number 2. 4 kills, 1 block. Serving is Carrie Fessenmeyer, 5'5" sophomore libero. Touch back to the Wildcat side. Heitbrink's attack played up by Fessenmeyer. Mesher's attack will drop. 5 kills for Adeline Mesher. A 1-point Marion Local lead, 12-11. So now the Flyers have rallied to take a small lead. Purdy gets it to Boimer. Back row attack coming up for Heitbrink. Rethman finds Kramer on the outside. Westerbeck's attack blocked back for point. 10 and 14, Berkey. And also Mesher, who's had a heck of a game here, record the termination block. 2-point lead for the Flyers. Quick set. And the attack by Barhorst goes just long. It was in sideways, but out long ways, as we had both line judges signaling different things, but both did the right call. As that one sails long, so the error in service will give the ball back to Minster. They trail by 2. The first service error of game number 2 for the Flyers gives Minster their 12th point. Rethman set. Attack by Kramer's played. Blocked back. Again, combination block between 2 and 10. Kramer and Berkey. They've done that here recently back-to-back. And the Flyers now a 3-point lead, and serving for them will be Natalie Rethman, number 3. Take that back. That is number 3. Attack played up by the Wildcats. Boimer tries to find a hole. This time Flyers cover it. Kept alive. Nice play by the Cats. Marion Local quickly. Extended volley here by both teams. Good play defensively. Stays alive. Almost a mistake, and it will drop for the Flyers on the Minster side. Jesse Kramer. Marion almost gave it up as 2 players collided, which almost caused the illegal contact, but Jesse Kramer, who has 2 blocks in game 2, comes up with her first kill of the night. She averages just under 2 kills a game, so been kind of quiet there, but comes up big to give the Flyers a 4-point lead. And Rosie Westerbeck hits tape and finds space in front of the Marion Local defense to give Minster the 13th point on her 2nd kill. Riplow will now serve. Flyers on top by 3. Minster leads the match 1-0. Strong hit, but long. Got a touch signal, so it'll be a point for Evers. Coach Garman not happy with the call. Coach Schulze very happy with it as Evers gets her 2nd kill. A 4-point lead for the Flyers. Boimer sets Westerbeck. It's touched back. Battled back as I believe Boimer touched it back to the Flyers side. Boimer running diagonally, chases it down to be free-balled over for the Flyers to go to work on offense. They go back to Evers off of a Wildcat. Kara Evers, her 3rd kill. 6'1" junior. hit it right at a Wildcat. Could not get out of the way. It probably would have been long, but the Wildcat defender could not get out in time. It's a 5-point lead. Jesse Kramer serves it deep, and it's played up by Minster. Free ball over. And that is in. And that is out. So it was right near the line, hitting error against the Flyers. Their fourth of the set. 18-14 your score as Westerbeck with ball in hand will go back to try to draw Minster closer. Blocked back by two Minster blockers. I believe it's Heitbrink and also Paige Toby. So those two ladies record the first termination block of game 2 for the Wildcats. Service ace for Westerbeck. Her second ace of the night, had one in game 1, had that one there to give Minster their 16th point. Minster now trails by 2. Marion Local needs a side out. They need 7 points to win game 2. Right now they need a stop as that ball nearly would have been out. It's played. They'll have to free ball it over. Minster's going to have a great chance here, and they take advantage of it. Nice job, Paige Toby getting on top of that Boimer set, and she gets it down just past the 10-foot line, maybe at the 12-foot mark, and the Wildcats have battled back. They trail by 1. The Flyers want a timeout. We'll take a break and come back with more volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Your parents have given you so much throughout the years. They were there when you won first place. Your first heartbreak. Your first car. Your first wreck. Graduation. Planning that special day. Is it time to give back? Give your mom the life she gave you at Elmwood.
Welcome back to Van Wert High School. Division 4 Northwest District semifinal district play here at the Cougars Den. We got a good one going for you here in game number 2. The Flyers of Marion Local 18, the Wildcats of Minster 17. Minster now with the momentum. They still trail by 1, but they put together a string of offense, forcing Erica Scholze, the head coach of Marion Local, to burn a timeout to try to get a way to get back into offense, and they do a nice job there, and it pays off. Getting the kill is Kylie Albers, and Marion Local doing a nice job receiving the floater by Westerbeck on the serve, and they take advantage of it. It's going to be another free ball, so the Flyers nearly misplayed by the Flyers. Minster doing a nice job defending. It stays alive. Albers' attack will drop. Kylie Albers, her third kill. Serving for Marion Local, number 10, Chloe Berkey. Played up by Paige Purdy over to Boimer. Westerbeck out of the back row will take some off of it, and Marion Local will defend. Long diagonal shot by Kylie Albers finds pay dirt. Good swing by the 5'7" junior. Now her 4th kill, 6th of the night. And Marion Local a 4-point lead, so the timeout has worked for the Flyers. They've stopped Minster's momentum. Heitbrink's ball nearly hits the dirt, played over by the Flyers, and Boimer will try to go, this time 6 and 12. Albers and also Heckman there to stuff her, and that will be a timeout for the Wildcats. You're watching volleyball tournament action here on NKTelco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
22-17 in favor of the Flyers. Game number 2, Minster leads the match 1-0, so an important game for the Flyers to try to draw even in this match. They've answered Minster's run with a run of their own, 4 unanswered, and they still are in possession and serving as Boimer runs it down. Heitbrink's attack will be evidently net violation, an error on the Wildcats. So another point for the Flyers, 23 now for the Marion Local, 17 for Minster. Marion Local 2 points away from evening the match. And a huge front wall there by the Flyers. 12. Combination block there by 12 and 10. That's Heckman, who's had good blocks back-to-back here recently, and also Berkey with her third of the set. And that into the net will be the 25th point for the Flyers. They win game 2, 25-17. The match is now even at 1 apiece. We'll take a short break and come back with game number 3 on NKTelco Sports.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony home management system. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Game number 3, the match even 1 game apiece as the Flyers bounce back to bump the Wildcats 25-17. In game number 2, Kylie Albers Adeline Mesher with 5 kills, Kylie Albers with 4 kills, and to lead the Flyers in attacking, but the Flyers come up big with 5 termination blocks against the Wildcats. And it was a much closer game than maybe the score indicated. It was 18-17 at one point, and then Marion ran off the final 7 to earn the 25-17 victory to even it at 1 apiece as game number 3 underway here. And it's going to be a free ball by Westerbeck, and Marion's going to go to work here. Griesdorn with a set. And the attack by Jessie Kramer is good off a Minster block. Kramer, her first kill of set number 3. She recorded 1 kill in set 2 and also 2 blocks. She was part of that good blocking unit for the Flyers where they recorded 5 termination blocks in set 2. Ball pushed over by the Wildcats. Tipped and drops. Kramer not a lot on it. Minster could not come up with a clean play, and the ball drops to the ground. Back-to-back kills for 5'7" senior Jessie Kramer, coming in averaging just under 2 kills a set. And a quick 3-0 start now for Marion Local as the service ace will go to the Marion Local Flyers. Number 9, Maddie Griesdorn. Her 29th service ace of the season. She averages or has been serving the ball at 92% accuracy. Purdy digs it up to Boimer, who feeds Westerbeck, and Marion Local does a nice job with the reception, but they hit the ball long, and the first error committed by the Flyers gives the Minster Wildcats their first point of set number 3. So after a 4-0 start for Marion Local, the Wildcats on the board to find themselves trailing by 1. Passed over. Another free ball. And the point there by Kara Evers. So take another look at it. They give the ball to 6'1" junior Kara Evers, and just right in the middle of two Minster defenders going after it. 4-1 now. I think the score was wrong earlier, so it was now 4-1 in favor of Marion Local. Evers again from the right front. It'll count. Evers, her second kill, back-to-back. 5-1 now in favor of Marion Local. Serving is Jessie Kramer, who already has 2 kills. So both Evers and Kramer with 2 kills here in set number 3. A huge wall there for the Marion Local front line. I believe it was 6 and 10. They combine. That's Kylie Albers, number 6, and Chloe Berkey, number 10. Back row attack. Heitbrink pushes it over, played by the Flyers. And a sharp hit out. But in the net, maybe were the Wildcats, so it won't matter. Kylie Albers, her first kill. Minster makes contact with the tape. And quickly the Flyers on top by 6, 7-1. Minster will need to find a way to break the momentum here and get back to work on offense. Westerbeck will try, and she cannot get it done as another termination block with 10 and 11, Chloe Berkey. Her second. Kara Evers picks up her first. Game number 3. Evers will not get it across the tape. That's 4 hits. The second hitting error. And really the only way that Wildcats have scored in game 3 has been as a result of 2 hitting errors against Marion Local. Trailed by 6. The deficit was as many as 7. And it goes back to 7 on the serve that carries long. A 7-point lead with Chloe Berkey serving for the Flyers. And it nearly does, and it does result in an ace. Minster right now really slow to make a play on the ball, just not reading it as crisply as what they had earlier, and making it difficult for their offense to get a good look at it. Boimer goes over and records a kill. The overpass was close to the net, but Haley Boimer, a nice job staying out of the net and getting the ball to drop on the Flyers side. Her first kill. Still a 7-point lead. The Flyers have come out with a good start here in game 3. And the Minster Wildcats have committed back-to-back service errors. Paige Purdy, the libero, back into the back row for the Minster Wildcats. And in to serve for Marion Local, Natalie Rethman. She wears number 3. She's a 5'7" sophomore. Heitbrink diagonally, or towards the middle, I should say, off the hands of Fessenmeyer. So Heitbrink, her first kill, and the first point that Minster has earned here in game number. I take it back. Boimer's attack and now Heitbrink. So they've earned 2 and were given 2 by Marion Local. They have 4 against 11 for Marion Local, make it 12. That's Kylie Albers with a strong attack. She's had a solid game. That's her 8th kill on the night. A couple blocks along the way. She's the team leader for the Flyers at just over 3 kills a set. Lexi Arling with the serve. Arling, I believe it was, with a dig as well. A free ball. Boimer will bump it, so someone will have to set. Heitbrink with the kill. So Boimer got the first touch, and I believe it was Paige Purdy that came in to set Heitbrink, and she delivered a nice attack. Good offense by the Wildcats. However, the Flyers still on top 12-5. Marion Local got off to the 8-1 start here in game number 3, and they've held that score margin since. They add one to it as getting a winner is Adeline Mesher. She had a big game number 2, 5 kills and 2 termination blocks for the 6-foot junior. She now puts her team back up by 8, which is the largest lead of game 3. Westerbeck gets it over, and the Flyers will go to work offensively. Dug up by Purdy. Westerbeck this time swings at it. Again, picked up by the Flyers. Kramer's attack just out of the reach of the Minster defense, and that's for Kramer, her 3rd kill. A 9-point lead. As the Flyers have opened it up here in game number 3. And the libero Fessenmeyer puts it into play. Minster diagonal attack picked up by Fessenmeyer. Swinging hard and getting it through the defenders. Adeline Mesher, her 2nd kill, a 10-point lead for the Flyers. A timeout by the Wildcats. We'll be back with more volleyball here on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back to Van Wert High School. We're in game number 3. It's been all Marion local here in game 3. They own a 15-5 lead. They come out playing very well. And if you go back to game 2, it got to be 18-17. Minster came back to within 1, and I'm almost positive it was 18-17. Marion local scored the next 7. And now they've outscored Minster by 10 here. So Marion local has been playing some very good volleyball the past few service points, dating back to game number 2. Nice job by Paige Purdy keeping it alive, but it does go over to Marion local side, so they'll go to work again. Can't do much with it, and neither can the Wildcats, so both teams playing on thin ice, and that one will drop as the pass outside. The antenna could not bring it back in, so the timeout for the Wildcats pays off momentarily as it does stop the Marion local offense. Minster, though, still trails by 5. Paige Purdy, the libero, serving for the Cats. She hits it at Fessenmeyer, her counterpart on the other side, and Minster will go to work here on the attack after receiving the attack by the Flyers and vice versa. Nearly drops, and it does. I'm pretty sure that was dug up by Paige Purdy. It drops on the Marion local side, give Paige Purdy the kill. Obviously, the libero, more known for her defense. She averages 6 digs a game, 8 service receptions a game. She continues to serve. Wildcats have scored 2 unanswered following the timeout. Touch, dug up by Purdy. She's done a nice job keeping the ball alive for the Wildcats. Fessenmeyer hits it to Purdy, and the Wildcats go to work offensively. Dug up nicely by the Flyers. Self-defense on the Paige Toby attack. And I believe it was Westerbeck there with a kill. So 3 unanswered for the Wildcats. They still trail by 7, but a good answer following the timeout for Coach Garman's team. Back set to Mesher, blocked, out of bounds. Adeline Mesher, her 3rd kill. Mesher will go out, coming in now to serve will be number 9, Maddie Griesdorn. She then will come to the front row and set. Back row attack by Jordan Heitbrink, carries long. First hitting error of game number 3 to go along with 2 service errors. So Minster's committed 3 errors in game 3. Likewise, Marion local 3 errors, all hitting errors. So each team has committed 3 errors. Attack, Kara Evers, kill Kara Evers, her 3rd of the set. She's been very consistent this evening, active in the front row for the Flyers in all 3 games. Westerbeck trying to get it to the deep corner. It's played by the Flyers. Kramer's attack will drop. Right now, Flyers finding what holes there are in the Minster defense. A little bit easier than what Minster can find the holes in the Marion local defense. Kramer, her 4th kill. Service error. 19-9, 10-point lead as Ripolo will come in. Ripolo plays the back row, averaging 3 digs and also 3 serve receptions a set. Gets the ball into play for the Flyers as their offense cannot convert. They hitting error. Point to the Cats. 19-10 your score. As Ripolo comes all the way out to center court to get the ball, and will now hustle all the way back and serve the ball from the 30-foot mark. Griesdorn set. Attacked by Berkey, played by the Wildcats. Kept alive. Finally, there's a whistle and now a jump ball. I think one official fell to hit the ground. Not real sure. It was a couple of close plays, and we'll start over and do it again. 19-10. Game number 3. So Ripolo to put the ball back into service. Played up to Griesdorn. And the attack by Kramer is good off of the Minster block out of bounds. 5 kills for Jessie Kramer. Averaging just under 2 kills a set. She's come up big here in set number 3 with 5 kills. And she now serves her team up by 10. Boehmer has to go over. It's played by the Flyers. Touched by the Cats at the net, but drops to the floor. Give the kill to number 10, Chloe Berkey, her first of set number 3. She's recorded an ace along with 2 termination blocks here in set 3. 11-point lead. Westerbeck has to hit it over. It'll be a chance for Marion Local's offense, and it works. Right now the Flyers, everything going their direction. They've scored another kill there by Chloe Berkey. Margin right now is 12 with 3 points remaining for the Flyers. If they can do that, they will take a 2-1 lead here in this match. Attack, dug up. It's going to be a free ball though by the Wildcats. So another chance here for the blue and yellow. Griesdorn set. Evers attack diagonally again, played up, and it will drop. 4 kills for Evers. Marion Local now 2 points away from earning game number 3. Kramer's serve is played. Paige Toby's attack saved. The Flyers will tip it over. Boehmer has to go again on the ball close to the net. And finding space in the Minster defense. Number 10, Chloe Berkey, her 3rd kill, and all those 3 have been basically here very recently, and her team now at set point. A chance to go up 2-1. Boehmer sets it to Westerbeck, who hits it over, and it's dug up by the Flyers. And fittingly so, number 10, Chloe Berkey, who had a huge end of this game, gets the victory for the Flyers, 25-10. The Flyers take a 2-1 lead. We'll be back with Game 4 here on NKTelco Sports.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Marion, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Jump, jump! What? Oh, come on! Set!
Plastic surgery is very expensive today.
Jet!
Jet?
Come on, shoot him.
Need more bandwidth? Switch to NKTelco and run all your devices.
Game 4, just about ready to get started. It turns out to be an elimination game for the Wildcats, as the Flyers have bounced back after losing set 1, winning sets 2 and 3 rather decisively. If you go back to the set 1, Minster won 25-13, really played well. Marion just didn't get a lot going. Minster in set 2 got to within 17-18 before Marion finished the set with 7 unanswered, and then Marion dominates set 3, 25-10. 18 kills for the Flyers in set number 3. A lot of their hitters were on fire. They were led by Jesse Kramer with 5 kills and 4 apiece from Chloe Berkey and Kara Evers. As Minster needs to get off to a good start, they do, as Riplow records the ace. Minster just 5 kills in set number 3. Had trouble getting their offense going, and not a lot went right for the orange and black. And so far, a good start for Coach Garman's team, Paige Toby, who did not record a kill in game 3, her first, and a 2-0 lead here for the Minster Wildcats. Riplow serves it deep, played by Fessenmeyer. It's going to be a free ball, so another chance here for the Minster offense. The pass a little off the mark. Minster had to push it over. Now they're going to bump set back to Westerbeck. Fessenmeyer, nice pass up to Griesdorn. Riplow with a good dig. Free ball back corner played by the Flyers. And that will drop. Chloe Berkey, after a long volley, not a lot of intense attacking, but a long volley it was, records her first kill. Berkey, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, 4 kills in set 3, along with 2 blocks and a service ace to help her team win game 3, 25-10. Free ball, so Marion Local now will have their choice of weapons, and it was there, but Kara Evers mistimed the attack. Into the net it goes. The 3rd point for Minster. They regain their 2-point lead at 3-1. Westerbeck, wearing number 15, puts the ball into play. That one not played very well. We'll give Westerbeck the ace. Both these teams very good at serve receiving, both at 91%. Griesdorn outside to number 6, Kylie Albers, and Albers gets the benefit of the tape. Ball goes diagonally across, or base almost parallel, I should say, with the net, and it drops as the Flyers now their 2nd point. Berkey with the serve, Boymer with the set. Paige Toby's attack played up by the Flyers, and Minster the point. As it looked like Jordan Heitbrink and also Paige Toby were there. Or I'm sorry, it was Jordan Heitbrink with the kill. We'll give Heitbrink the tap down. Her team now up by 3. Heitbrink her first kill of game number 3. As Paige Toby serves, and that one off the arms of Fessenmeyer. Service ace for Paige Toby. And boy, Minster, they needed a good start, having been outscored dominantly in game 3 and at the end of game 2. So they put together a string of offense. Still a long way to go, but they do have the 4-point lead early here and a little bit of momentum. Flyers will look to break that, and they do so. Kara Evers, her first kill. 6'1" junior, now 10 kills on the night. Coming into the front row is Mesher, number 14. Going back to serve is number 3, Natalie Rethman. Purdy bumps it over to Heibring. Her ball is blocked, I believe, by number 12, Morgan Heckman. So Heckman up there to get the termination block. Heckman had a couple blocks back in set number 2. Averages a block a game plus a kill a game. Has been quiet on the attacking front today, but has recorded a few blocks. Attack by Mesher off of a Minster defender. Mesher with the kill. Now just a 1-point margin for the Wildcats. Is trying to break the momentum a bit here is number 7 for the Wildcats. Danielle Barhorst at the net to block it down, number 12, Morgan Heckman. So Heckman has had a couple blocks here in game number 4, and it is tied up at 6 apiece. So the Flyers have battled back to draw even. Heibring hitting error. And now the momentum and the confidence for the Wildcats has kind of left them a bit as the Flyers have rattled off consecutive points. So now it's Minster that will look for a stop and try to get the ball back. Service ace for the Flyers. Number 3, Natalie Rethman. She's come in and served at least 4 points, I believe. I think they were down 2 when she came into the back row. Now Marion Local up by 2. Contact at the net. Ball stays on Minster's side. Heibring gets it to drop. Much needed point for the Wildcats. Jordan Heibring, her second kill. And Haley Boymer, wearing number 2, will go back and serve. Her team now trails by just 1. Played up by Fessenmeyer. Rethman sets it to Heckman. It's blocked back. Wildcats, their attack. Albers. Minster able to get good hands on it. Heibring gets the winner. She's come up big recently is Jordan Heibring. Her third kill, averaging just under 4 kills a set on the season, a .203 hitting average. Knots it back up at 8 apiece. Boymer serves for the Wildcats. Trying to get a drop quickly with Kramer. She cannot do it. Diagonal attack picked up by the Flyers. Albers attack. Is pushed back over to the Flyers. They go to work again. Now Minster. Heibring feeling it. Her 4th kill. Minster reclaims the lead by 1, 9-8. Again, this is a game Minster must win to force game 5. Minster won game number 1, 25-13, then lost games 2 and 3. Marion Local, the winners, 25-17, 25-10. Attack is blocked. 10 and 12 for the Cats. Barhorst and also Webker combined. Termination block. Minster did not record a termination block in game 3. This one gives them a 2-point lead, so Boymer's been serving consecutive serves to help her team take and grow the lead. But that is stopped there by Kylie Albers. Good extension, good leaping ability by 5'7" junior Kylie Albers, her second kill. Albers will sit down, and coming in for the Flyers, Lexi Arling, number 4. She's had an aggressive serve all night. Minster able to play it, but they're going to free ball it over. Rethman back set to Mesher. It's played, touch I should say, by the Wildcats, played over by the Flyers to Minster. Swing by number 10, Barhorst, just out of bounds, a second hitting error of the set. And we're knotted up at 10 as number 10, Kylie Barhorst, just misses the kill on the sideline. Service error long. 11-10 now in favor of Minster. Heitbrink will go back to serve. She's recorded 27 aces on the year, serving at 91% accuracy. Touched and down, Adeline Mesher. Minster able to get a hand on it, but she records her second kill. Her 9th on the night. And now the libero for the Flyers, sophomore Carrie Fessenmeyer, will serve with the game tied at 11. Blocked back. Barhorst has to push it back over. Another set close to the net. Boymer does a nice job playing it legally. Wepker over, now Marion Local's chance. Touched by the Wildcats, and Marion pushes it back over. Back row attack, Heitbrink. It stays alive. Good play by the blue and yellow. Now the black and orange have a chance. Westerbeck, saved by Fessenmeyer. And the winner, number 14, Adeline Mesher, a good volley. And Minster nearly had the point, but Marion Local able to be scrappy, keep the ball alive. Mesher wins it with her third kill. A 1-point lead for the Flyers. Westerbeck, her attack is touched, and Marion Local now will hit it into the net. Marion Local commits their second hitting error of the night. I'm sorry, second hitting error of the set, along with a service error. So 3 errors for the Flyers and just 2 for Minster. A very cleanly played game number 4 by both teams so far. Tapped over, and Westerbeck, good idea. Saw the defense of Marion Local was sucked up close to the net. Swung it over on 2 and gets her first kill of set number 4. Serving now again will be the libero for Minster, Paige Purdy. Hitting it to Fessenmeyer, and just inside the antenna. They're going to call one outside the net. I don't know how she could see from that angle. Well, it looked clean from where I was at, but a hitting error, or the unforced error by the hitting error by the Flyers will give Minster the point. I think it's a difficult call from the corner guys. Goes in Minster's favor. And returning the favor is Adeline Mesher, her 4th kill. And that brings our contest back to a 1-point margin now. Minster on top, 14-13. Serve, tough play as Purdy didn't get it cleanly, but it's going to be free balled over. Griesdorn sets Kramer, and it goes long. Minster now back up by 2. Minster 15-8 on the season. Marion Local 17-6. Riplow serving, has 2 aces on the night for the Wildcats. Griesdorn sets middle. Evers with a strong attack, dug up by the Wildcats, but it comes back over. Evers will go again. Played up by Minster. Heitbrink's attack will be touched but dropped. So Minster didn't get many attacks, but it was Heitbrink's last one that scored, as Marion Local seemed to have the advantage. And a couple good swings by Evers, but it did not score, and Heitbrink with the winner to put Minster up by 3 points now. That's a hitting error behind the antenna. 5 hitting errors for the Flyers, and Coach Schulze will take a timeout. The Wildcats a 4-point lead. We'll take a break and come back with more volleyball here on NKTelco Sports.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
Critical point in the game right now, 17-13, a 4-point lead for Minster. They have the momentum right now. Marion Local has taken a timeout. Minster, though, needs to find a way to win game 4 to force a decisive game 5. Been a very competitive game number 4 here. Both teams playing really well. Marion Local has committed a couple hitting errors as of recent plays, and that has allowed Minster now to grow their lead to 4. Sarah Riplow, number 6, will continue to serve for Coach Garman's team. Coach Schulze's team will defend, receive the serve, and Fessemeyer can't quite get it up to the setter. A free ball, so just what Minster would like. There's an opportunity to go to work offensively. It's touched back as Minster again will go to work. Heibrink out of the back, just wide left. Give credit to the Flyers. They got a couple good hands on the attacks. Heibrink's attack went wide left. So the timeout for the Flyers successful. They trail now by 3. Good play by the Flyers as Toby had a strong swing. Evers hits it into the net. A tough break for the Flyers. Back to a 4-point lead for Minster. They're 7 away from gaining the victory in game number 4. Minster trails in the match, so they must win this one to force game 5. Attack, another hitting error, so that's now 7 hitting errors. And most of them, probably 4 or 5 of them, have been within the past, it seems like 5 or 6 serves. So the Flyers have become a little careless in their attacking, and I'm not so sure that one made it. I didn't think it cleared. Now 8 hitting errors. A 6-point lead with 5 to go. Coach Schulze will take a timeout. We'll keep it here. I want to go through our sponsors for tonight's game. They include Francis Furniture, Minster Dental, Minster Bank, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Sweeterman Pharmacy, Elmwood Assisted Living, 21st Century Kitchens, Radio Hospital, West Staff, Cy Sweeterman, St. Mary's Trucking, our scoreboard sponsor as always, First National Bank, think first. Our keys of the game tonight were brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. Our players of the game are being sponsored tonight by McDonald's for the Minster player and Corner Cafe for the Marion Local player. A strong thank you to all these sponsors that allow us to bring you this. And tonight is Division 4 Northwest District semifinal action at Van Wert High School between the Wildcats and the Flyers. And close one on hand right now. We're in game 4. Minster on top. And we get a service ace from Rosie Westerbeck. Her second of the set. Now a 7-point lead for Minster with just 4 points remaining for the Cats to claim game number 4. Westerbeck again. Grieshorn sets Evers. It's touched back to the Marion Local side. Albers attack played up. Albers gets the kill as Boimer there to touch. It goes out of bounds. Kylie Albers, for the moment, has stopped the Minster string of offense. It's now a 6-point lead. Berkey serving. Boimer runs it down. Heibrink's attack picked up by Marion Local. Evers' attack picked up, and Heibrink again will swing out of the front left. Some good volleys here in this possession. A lot of strong, aggressive attacking. Good play defensively. Heitbrink's play attack will score. A good try by the Flyers, but just too much on the swing by Heitbrink. Her sixth kill. Back to a 7-point lead for Minster. And for Minster, more importantly, they inch closer to 25, just 3 points away. Paige Toby, number 9. Fessenmeyer up to Griesdorn. Back set to Evers. Comes back to Marion local side. Good job by Barhorst reading the quick attack. Little drop for point. So the Flyers needed that point. They get it. They still trail by 6, but momentarily they've held Minster at 22. Another good volley here. Both teams playing good defense. Albers' attack still kept alive. Mesher's attack. Again, ball alive, both teams' defense. Nice play at the net. And a hitting error after all that, a tough break, but another hitting error, the 9th hitting error against the Flyers. That gives Minster the 23rd point. Both teams that time excellent defense. But the costly mistake by the Flyers gives Minster the 23rd point. Boehmer's serve is played up by Fessenmeyer. And that never made the top of the net either. That's another hitting error. 10 hitting or attacking errors. Set point for the Wildcats, 24-16. Minster 1 point away from forcing a decisive Game 5. Another, just 11 hitting errors as Marion Local falls apart offensively near the end of this set. They lose game number 4, 25-16. We'll take a break and come back with the 5th and final game here at Van Wert. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
Welcome back to Van Wert. It's Game 5 between the Cats and the Flyers. Minster went 5 games with New Knoxville to earn the sectional championship game. But the Flyers are also accustomed to extra time, if you will, 5 games throughout the season. They've had a handful of Game 5s and even Game 4, so both these teams should be used to the extended play time, if you will, a Game 5 here. The winner of this game earns the right to play the New Bremen Cardinals on Thursday night at 6 p.m. here at Van Wert High School. New Bremen tonight straight set winners over Ottoville. Right now it's 2nd seed Marion Local, 3rd seed Minster. First 1 to 15 here in Game 5. Win by 2. Minster will serve first. Riplo got them started in game number 4. Played up by the Wildcats, and they will go to work on offense. Free ball, so Marion Local, here's the chance for them to go strong. Good hands by Riplow, keeping alive. Back row attack by Heitbrink into the net. First point of game 5 goes to Marion Local. Jesse Kramer now serving. In game number 4, Marion Local had 11 hitting errors, 12 errors total, but 11 hitting errors, and a lot of them came at the end of the game where Minster pulled away, and they opened up now with Rosie Westerbeck getting her first kill. But in game number 4, Minster only had 8 kills. Marion actually had more kills, 10, but boy, 11 hitting errors late in the game helped Minster to the 25-16 margin of victory to earn this game number 5. Boy, dug up nicely by Purdy, but it goes out of bounds. Give the kill to Kylie Albers. She had a lot of heat on that ball. Paige Purdy doing everything she could to keep it in play. It travels out of bounds, 2-1 now. Marion Local back up by 1. Chloe Berkey's serve played up by the Cats. Heitbrink's attack picked up by Kramer. Minster pushes it back, good touch. And that one hit just left out of bounds as Albers had been blocked by Minster, that time trying to go around the blockers, hits it wide left, and we're tied up at 2 apiece. First one to 15, win by 2. Paige Toby serving for Minster. Quick set played up by the Flyers. Minster couldn't find the hole. Evers attack dug up by Minster. Heitbrink to go diagonal and long. No touch. Point Marion Local, 3-2 now. The Flyers. It's been a back and forth start to game number 5. Nicole Rethman with the serve. Boimer with the set. Heitbrink gets the winner. Good job by the Cats getting it into system. Number 3, Jordan Heitbrink got good angle on that attack and good arm swing, and her first kill of game 5 ties it up at 3 apiece. Hitting error by the Flyers off of the hands of Rethman. Boimer consecutive serves now. Close to the net. Rethman maybe was in the net. She caught the tape with her hip. It is an error. So 5-3 now as Boimer runs the ball down in the corner. We'll trot back to the middle of the court. Get her direction from Coach Garman and put the ball into play. Fielded by Fessenmeyer. And getting the kill is number 12, Morgan Heckman. Not a lot of kills. In fact, her first tonight for number 12, Morgan Heckman, but an important one as that stopped the Minster offense. Gives Marion Local their 4th point in the ball. So nice play by 5'9" junior Morgan Heckman. And Heitbrink answers again. She came up big in game number 4. Minster only had 8 kills in game 4. She had 6 of them. Now with 16 kills on the night. Mesher's attack picked up by the Minster Wildcats, and Wepker gets it over, and the Flyers will look to find a back corner run down by Heitbrink. Westerbeck down ball over. Kramer's attack dug up nicely right up to Boimer. Westerbeck gets it off a block. It took a bit, but finally Minster able to go with an aggressive attack. Heitbrink with the good pass to Boimer, and her good assist to Westerbeck allowed the Cats to take advantage and earn their 7th point, a 3-point lead. Heitbrink now in the back row serves it across. Mesher's attack, touch, and drops. Mesher 4 kills in game number 4. Her first kill here in game number 5. Her 14th kill on the night. Fesselmeyer with the serve. Westerbeck able to defend it, keep it alive. It was blocked right back to her. Flyers, tough set to keep it in bounds, did Kramer. Nice job keeping it inside the antenna. Westerbeck will free ball it over. Rethman, middle set. Berkey's attack played up by the Wildcats. Saved by Fesselmeyer. She will push it over. Barhorst had to defend it, and getting the kill is Reagan Wepker off of a Marion local block. So Wepker, again, not a lot of kills tonight, just her second, but a big one. As both number 12s, Wepker from Minster, Heckman from Marion local, have come up with some important kills for their team here in a very critical, decisive game 5. Good touch at the net by the Flyers will allow them to go to work offensively. Boimer's out, so Purdy will come in to set. Attack long. Third hitting error against the Flyers. Nice job by Paige Purdy as Boimer had to receive the first pass. Purdy stepped in to keep it alive, a 4-point lead. We'll take a short break and come back with more volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwieterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
A 4-point lead by the Minster Wildcats has caused Coach Erica Scholze to take a timeout. Her team, the Flyers, need to get a stop. Coach Garman's team right now up by 4 with just 6 points to go. The winner to play for the district finals Thursday night against the New Bremen Cardinals. Minster, again, with Boimer taking the first attack. Purdy steps in and sets it to Westerbeck, who hits it over. Fesselmeyer sets out of the back row, and it's picked up, and Boimer now will bump set to Heitbrink, who's nearly got it to drop. Net play, it's on Minster's side. Tough break for the Flyers. They had the opportunity to set a little outside. Mesher couldn't run it down. A 5-point margin now for the Wildcats. Also, Minster 5 points away from the match. Purdy also serves to Fesselmeyer. Blocked back for point. Termination block. Paige Toby and Rosie Westerbeck. Those two timed it right. Minster, their first block of game number 5, and it comes up pretty much now every point is critical. Their 11th, the 6-point lead. Marion Local takes their timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. You're watching girls volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West staff, your partner in business.
1 hour and 36 minutes into this match. The final yet to be decided, but the Wildcats right now have the advantage. They're on top of the Flyers by 6 points. But more importantly, just 4 points are left for the Wildcats to earn a district final championship matchup with the New Bremen Cardinals. Marion Local out of timeouts. Will have to try to now do it on their own and see once this timeout can break the Minster momentum. Deep serve played by Arling. Kramer's attack picked up. There's a long attack from the back row, so Marion now able to get an aggressive swing on it. They do, and it records a kill. Heitbrink and Boimer collide with one another. And I believe it was Mesher, Adeline Mesher with the kill, her second. More importantly for Marion Local, they do get what they need from that timeout, and that was the point and the ball back. They trail by 5. Overpass, out. Service ace for number 9, Maddie Griesdorn. Back-to-back points now for the Flyers. 11-7. Griesdorn. Heitbrink this time now up to Boimer. Westerbeck's attack out of bounds. Three consecutive points for the Flyers following their last timeout. Service ace. Catches the top of the tape and drops down. Not a lot Minster could do. A 2-point lead. Coach Garman letting her team ride right now with a 2-point lead. Westerbeck, her attack dug up by Fessenmeyer. Evers' attack played up. Minster a chance now. And that one, again, a little long, out of bounds. Timeout, Minster, 11-10 your game right now. We'll keep it right here, and I'll go through our sponsors. They include Francis Furniture, Minster Dental, Minster Bank, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Sweeterman's Pharmacy, Elmwood Assisted Living, 21st Century Kitchens, Radio Hospital, West Staff, Cy Sweeterman, St. Mary's Trucking. The scoreboard sponsor this evening, First National Bank, Think First. The keys of the game brought to you by Buds, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. And our players of the game tonight are being brought to you by McDonald's for the Minster player and the Corner Cafe for the Marion Local player. Big thank you to all those sponsors that, again, that allow us to bring you this, and this is district semifinal volleyball between the Cats and the Flyers, and the timeout results in the service error against Marion Local. A 2-point Minster lead, 12-10, 3 points remain for the match. If Minster can get the next 3, they will advance to the finals. Riplow's serve inbounds. Nice pickup on the Evers attack, free ball over. Griesdorn sets, touch back, played by the Flyers. They will free ball it over. Too close to net. Boimer pushes. Boimer gets it to drop. The pass was a little over the net. Boimer, utilizing her athleticism, gets the kill. 13-10 as Boimer collects her 4th kill of the night. Had 1 in each set, but game number 4, that one a big one to give her team a 3-point lead with 2 to go. Riplow. It'll be a free ball, so again, Minster now will have the advantage. Tapped out of bounds. The opening was there for Toby. She saw it. Wide left, out of bounds. Point Marion Local. A 2-point Minster lead. Jesse Kramer, number 2, 5'7" senior, to serve for the Flyers. Westerbeck taps it over. Marion Local now on the advantage. It's hit by Minster. It'll be a free ball over. Griesdorn to set. Set to Albers. Results, attack in the net. Match point for Minster. No timeouts left for Marion Local. Rosie Westerbeck to serve for Minster. It's going to be a free ball over, so Minster's going to have the advantage on the free ball. Boimer goes to Heitbrink, and Heitbrink gets it to drop. The Minster Wildcats have earned the right to play the New Bremen Cardinals. The Cats in 5 defeat Marion Local 25-13, 17-25, 10-25, 25-16, and 15-11. We'll take a short break and come back and wrap things up here from Van Wert. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
When you choose Radio Hospital for your wireless needs, you get 13 convenient locations, no waiting and long lines, premier service after the sale, and all the latest technology. With locations in Lima, Findlay, Minster, Kenton, Defiance, Napoleon, Wauseon, Bryan, and Archbold. We are right around the corner from you. Visit us today and experience the Radio Hospital difference. We are simply neighbors serving neighbors, providing a refreshing alternative to high-pressure stores. Radio Hospital is your Verizon Wireless premium retailer.
Welcome back to Minster welcome back to Van Wert, where the Minster Wildcats prevail tonight, 3-2 over the Marion Local Flyers. They will advance to the district finals. Numbers for tonight's match go like this. Both teams record 51 kills. Marion Local had 5 aces, Minster 8 service aces. Marion Local 10 blocks, Minster with 5 blocks. Minster committed just 23 errors. Marion Local committed 38 errors. Many of those hitting errors coming up big in games 4 and 5. And tough break for the Flyers as they lose a heartbreaker to the Wildcats. For the Marion Local Flyers, they were led on the night in attacking by Adeline Mesher with 15 kills, and she had 2 blocks. Also, Kylie Albers, 12 kills, 2 blocks. 6 kills and 5 blocks from Chloe Berkey, 10 kills from Carla Evers, 6 kills from Jessie Kramer for their total of 51. For the Minster Wildcats, Jordan Heitbrink leads the Cats with 17 kills. Rosie Westerbeck added 7 kills and 2 blocks. Also for the Minster Wildcats, 5 kills apiece from Carly Barhorst and Paige Toby. Also Barhorst with 2 blocks and Toby with 3 blocks. Paige Purdy added a kill for their total of, and also Reagan Webker had 2 kills for their total of 51. A game that Minster won game 1. Marion wins games 2 and 3. Minster comes back, wins games 4 and 5. Another 5-set match for the Wildcats, and they prevail to earn the right now to play Thursday night at against New Bremen at 6 o'clock here in Van Wert for the district title. Our players of the game tonight. First for the Minster Wildcats, it goes to Haley Boimer. Boimer came up with 4 kills and had a big one in that game 5. Also ran the Minster offense tonight, distributing the ball to a number of her hitters. Congratulations to Haley Boimer and also McDonald's for sponsoring her award. For the Marion Local Flyers, that award is going to go to Adeline Mesher. Mesher ended the game with 15 kills and 2 blocks. Congratulations to Adeline Mesher and also the Corner Cafe for sponsoring that award for the Marion Local player. On behalf of our staff tonight, our production crew, Isaac Sell and Daniel Allen, for our camera person tonight, Susan Qualhorst. I am Jeff Henshin. We hope that you enjoyed tonight's telecast, a good one. Your final score once again in 5 sets, Minster over Marion. Thanks for watching here on NKTelco Sports.